Welcome back, guys, to a brand new episode of our Football Manager Mobile 2020 career mode with none other than Manchester United. So, where we left off, we're continuing our unbeaten run in the past. Let's just confirm. Oh my. Ho, ho, ho. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 consecutive wins on the road. The only last game we lost was against Aston Villa. And other than that, we've literally had no, except for Tottenham, we had like one draw this whole Premier League campaign. So that's really good. It means we've picked up most 3 points where possible. But now we have Liverpool, Leicester, and Leeds. So it's all Premier League action in this episode. So let's head straight into this one. Unfortunately for us, we have Gaia, who's picked up a lot of yellow cards recently, and he is suspended for this game, unfortunately. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to maybe put Luke Shaw. We're going to have to put Luke Shaw on for Gaia. And other than that, I think we'll bring in Werner back in the fold for Martial. Who scored the winner? Was it Werner? Yes, it was in the 91st minute. So that was pretty good. We managed to kind of like scrape a win in that game against Everton. But again, we do need those kind of grindy results if we're going to win the title this season. Okay, so I think everything else is decent. Greenwood again, brilliant couple games this season. He's definitely going to reach probably 30 appearances by the end. I'm hoping so. We'll see how Rashford's doing as well. Because if Rashford's not doing bad, then there's no reason for me to go ahead and start switching players up just for the fun of it. So now we're versing Liverpool. A very tough game. So let's check out the lineups from both teams. They got Van Dijk, Henderson, exceptional players, as you guys know. We've got nearly identical formations. It's just that Liverpool are choosing to go with a defensive midfielder rather than a trio in the midfield, like all on the same line like we are. So yeah, let's see how it goes, guys. Big game. We've definitely shown that we can compete with the best. We've beaten Valencia, we've beaten Chelsea, Arsenal. So some big teams we've managed to keep at bay and actually get wins against them. So I think we've proven ourselves. Here's Rashford though. A good defensive for Van Dijk. That's exactly what you want from your defender. It was a little slip up from the midfield. And Van Dijk cleans it up nicely though and stops the counter. So a free kick here for Liverpool. An early chance. Oh, straight shot. No trouble for the keeper. De Gea saves it nicely and keeps it firmly in his grasp. Here's Fernandes with a free kick to Werner. And what was that? Thought Rashford would have put that one in. Good. A little set piece there from Bruno Fernandes. It found Werner, who found Rashford very nicely in a very open spot, but he just couldn't finalise, unfortunately. But once again, we're under attack. Here's Fernandes, Rashford. Oh, Joe Gomez is injured, unfortunately, though. Not sure if he was fouled or he tried to go for the ball and pulled a muscle or something. So he's going to have to come off. Not a nice thing to see, but it can happen. And again, we are asking questions of their defence, and it's nearly going in, and it goes in finally. Here's Rashford. Finds the net, 16th goal of the season. And I think that goal was coming with how the game was progressing. I think there was only one team that could score in this first half, and that was us. It could have easily been the other team, though, because you never know what football has to offer. But I'm pleased with how we're playing. Pleased for Rashford to get on the score sheet. And pleased to finally take our chances properly, because we've been missing quite a few ones in the early first half. So as it stands, 1-0 half-time. More possession, better team rating, more shots. I'm really happy with what I'm seeing. I'm just going to tell the lads to keep up the same intensity in the second half and maybe just try to control the game if we do go 2-0 up, just so we can take a little breather and not exhaust ourselves too much. Here's Alisson. He's trying to look out for someone. And again, the match engine is kind of struggling with this phone. Here's Werner, Pogba, Fernandes to another Fernandes, and it goes straight for a Liverpool possession. They're playing around the back, which doesn't pay off. Here's Fernandes, but we couldn't really do anything with it either. Again, another chance is Fernandez to Williams, who does get fouled, indirect free kick. And again, we're just controlling the game. We're getting a few chances here and there. And here's Fernandez. That wasn't a very good free kick. Good covering from Diaz. Good, nicely controlled. And now I think we're ready to make the switch. Probably bring on Greenwood for Rashford. Give him the 10 minutes or so that are left over. And it gives us a chance to look at our team rating as well, even though overall I think we performed ahead over Liverpool. That's for certain. But I just want to see individually how the players have performed. Alright. So, everyone's on a 7, 8. I think average rating is 7 right now in the team. The only person with a 6 is Maguire. I haven't seen too many slip-ups or any slip-ups from him this game, so I'm not sure why he has a lower rating than everyone else, but I guess the game has its own way of working out the stats. Okay, so Werner is on a 7. Yeah, let's bring on Greenwood for Rashford, and we'll keep everything else the same. Just want to get some fresh legs in that attacking position. And I think Rashford's done his bit for this game, which I'm happy to see. Now it's over to Greenwood to see if he can pick up where Rashford left off and maybe add another one. And again, we know Greenwood can be a super sub when required. But at least now with 1-0 up, there is less pressure on him to do too much. Free kick for Liverpool. It would be really nice if we can hold on to this 1-0, but again, it's risky with about 3 minutes to go, because surely Liverpool still have everything to play for. Here's Origi, and it does go out for a goal kick, and that's a few more minutes down the clock before De Gea takes it. Okay. Okay, here's Liverpool defense. Good interception. Werner's going to get it. It doesn't get the cross in though, but it's fine. It's going to be a corner, and that's another minute or so in our advantage. Here's Wan-Bissaka with a cross. Van Dijk brilliantly defended, but it does go out for another corner, and that's another minute or so gained for us. Wan-Bissaka, I'm going to put it in, and nearly there from Greenwood. Full time, guys. We just won against Liverpool at Old Trafford, so in front of the home fans, we surely gave them a performance to remember us by, and we got a decent result. You can't really be expecting 4 or 5-0 against big teams like Liverpool, so I think the 1-0 has done us justice. And here we go, the fans are celebrating following the Northwest derby that we just managed to come out on top. Okay, so now we head we're still going to play at Old Trafford, but we now welcome Leicester. Alright, so let's see the contracts. So we've got a few contracts here. We'll give Fossumans another contract for another year. And I think that's about it. Alright, guys. So I think for this one, let's give Greenwood a start. Gaia is also back in the lineup. So, yeah. We'll bring him back. Luke Shaw had a decent game since he's not been playing a lot. That's only his second game of the season. Draxler again. We're going to put him on the market for about 24. Okay, so we got a few inquiries regarding Julian Draxler. So let's see if they turn into any concrete offers. I think everything else is fine. We'll put Greenwood on for Rashford, and we'll keep everything else just about the same. Here we go. 5 wins from our last 5 games, whereas Leicester are not doing very well. They're not really on form. They've still got some good players, though. Here is their lineup. So Vardy and Nikita up front. Pereira and Correa are on the wings. Tillemans and Ndidi midfield, and then they got 4 at the back. So let's get the game going. We start the first half, hoping for more of the same. Here's Gaia, finds Werner nicely. What a strong start, and it goes up for a corner. So very nicely down that left hand side. Good ball slotted in by Gaia, who's made his return following his suspension, and it's a goal for Werner. What a start. 5th goal of the season, guys. And everything is going smooth sailing so far. Here's Gaia to Fernandez to Werner. Pogba. Some good little triangle passes between the players. And nearly a second one there. A good chance to score. But it goes over. Again, we're really controlling that midfield, which is very important. As you guys can see, we're able to make good passes leading up to good chances for goal scoring chances. So everything is good at the moment. Let's see how we proceed towards the end of this first half. Is Greenwood and Inaki Williams. Oh, apparently there's offside call. It was offside. Unfortunately, is Ndidi to Tillemans. Good defending from Gaia there. Unfortunately for Inaki Williams, it was offside, I guess. Here is a corner. We know Wan-Bissaka can put them in really nicely. So let's see. And here's Greenwood, guys. Oh my god. 11th goal of the season for Greenwood. And Wan-Bissaka again. That's his second assist of the game. And we've scored from a corner twice now. So he's having some absolute pinpoint accuracy in that. Oh, Rashford. Sorry, Greenwood. Oh my goodness. 12th goal of the season. No offside. No appeals by the players. Fair play. He's running to the fans. He's absolutely buzzing. And we get another corner, guys. So, and another corner. You can't make this up. Harry Maguire with his second goal of the season. And that's Wan-Bissaka's hat-trick of assists. All from corners. Oh my goodness. What a game we have on our hands, guys. And what a team. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but in comparison to the difficult patches we're going through last season, I think there's definitely an improvement. And again, now we just need to keep being consistent, which we are able to do at the moment. Here's indeed, I think Brendan Rodgers will be absolutely fuming with his team to be 4-0 down before half time. And this is before half time. So 4 goals conceded in one half. You can imagine or have some sort of idea of what the second half may look like. But I think Leicester are going to try to control the game a bit more. And I think it's only right. We let them have a bit of the ball. We don't want to exhaust ourselves too much. We just need to play a bit tactical as well. There's no reason to, I guess, start looking for 7-0 wins or 8-0 or whatever. I think that's a bit unrealistic and not very tactical from our point of view. 4-0, I'm happy with this result. If we can just carry on and see off the game, maybe get a clean sheet, hopefully, that would be brilliant. Let's look at making some subs, bring in some players who need minutes. That's the good side of having these kind of games with big goal margins. You can afford to put in some players. So we are going to put McTominay for Judson Fernandez, who's on the 6. Martial for Werner, who's played very well. And we'll bring in... Actually, no, we don't need to. Greenwood, what a player we have on our hands. 2 goals in his first starting role in the team in the recent weeks, because Rashford's been taking the spotlight a bit. But Rashford's definitely a good player. He's a really a big wonder kid. Is Martial, unfortunately. Let's see how Gaia... Oh, the hair comes out very nicely. I was going to say, let's see how Gaia deals with that situation, but the hair came out just in time. Diaz, what an interception from Diaz. Adapted very well. It's his first season in the Premier League after his transfer from Benfica. Came for quite a bit of a transfer sum. Forgot how much it was, but 4-0, guys. What a win. And we move on to the next game. Move on to the next game. Alright guys, so we verse Leeds in the next game. This time we're away from home, so that's another challenge we're going to have to face. But good news is we're 6 points, um, uh, 6 points clear off the top. Second, Man City and Aston Villa is third, and they're doing quite well. Let's see Aston Villa's. They're keeping up. So far, they're keeping up. If they can remain there, that's another question. But they're definitely keeping up. And Chelsea are in a relegation spot. Last time we checked, they sacked Frank Lampard. So who did they bring in now? They brought Victor Gonzhenko. I think he's an interim manager for the season because I haven't heard of him. He might be a big man. I haven't heard of him though. So let me know in the comments if you guys know. But I think he's an interim manager. Hence why, obviously, when you do an interim manager, you don't get a big manager to be interim, because I don't think any big manager. So you're not gonna ask Klopp to come for 6 months at the club, and then you see if you want to keep him or not. No, with those kind of managers, they want a concrete offer, and they want to know that they're gonna build something at the club. So obviously, you're gonna give them a 4-year contract, 5-year contract, whatever, and then obviously decide after that. But with interim managers, it's just short-term contracts, and it's not necessarily obviously world-class manager or even big manager with a decent pedigree. It's just more not unknowns, but like general managers coming in to fill the temporary role. Okay, so that's enough about me blabbing. Oh, Pep Guardiola is the coach of the year, and we're not far behind, guys. So certainly we're doing something right. And then Liverpool's Allegri is in third place. Yeah, so Guardiola's had 4 years at the club. His job status is secure. And he's doing well. Let's see where we are here. What's second? Second. Allegri's first now. Alright, guys. So, let's head into the next game. We have Leeds. I think for this one, we're going to keep Greenwood up front. Why not? This time we're going to bring in McTominay for Judson Fernandez. And we'll bring in Daniel James on for Williams. And we're good to go, guys. So let's see Leeds' lineup. Well, is that Marcus? Sorry, no. I forgot what that player was. Rojo from Man United, the one that left. I'm not sure if it's him on that left side. But anyway, this is the formation, and let's get straight into it, guys. We've got Leeds opening up the first half with their kickoff. Here's Cisse. Diaz with a good interception. Unfortunately, it still goes to Leeds' possession. Here's McTominay. Nice pass to Fernandez. James. Nice little flick to Wan-Bissaka. Back to James. And it's a good shot from James. What a early chance for him. He's really trying to impress to maintain his starting role. Let's see what else he can do. Wan-Bissaka clears up a ball nicely. McTominay to James. It's got to be this time. It is. Oh, it's an own goal though. But James, his second chance, and this time he's lucky enough for it to go in. It's not his goal, but it might as well be because he created that whole chance. McTominay to Fernandez. Again, Wan-Bissaka to Daniel James. And he's not finished, Daniel James. What a goal. 2-0 inside 15 minutes. And Daniel James really wanted his name on the score sheet after that unfortunate own goal. Well, not him. He didn't score an own goal, but his shot hit one of the Leeds defender and obviously went in. So that's an own goal. But what a game. Oh, here's Pogba nearly. Haven't seen Pogba in the score sheet for quite a while, but he's low-key doing his part in the team. That's for certain. Oh, here's Wan-Bissaka again. Wan-Bissaka again. Fernandez again. Oh, just for a goal kick. Approaching half-time. A respectable 2-0 lead. Away from home against Leeds. So, I'm pretty happy. Alright, half-time. And there's a lot of positives to take from this. So, we got a very good team rating. Possession is very cagey. Very evenly split. We've only restricted them to only 1 shot, and even that wasn't on target. We've had 11 shots and 5 on target, and I think all that remains is to head into the second half and just continue with the same work ethics we've been showing in these past 10 games or so. So here's McTominay to Daniel James again. Does ever so well to get past all of the defenders. Here's Wan-Bissaka to Daniel James again. Fortunately, couldn't get it. And the match engine's really laggy again. I'm not sure why. I mean, I've cleared the RAM off the phone just before starting the video. Again, this is another reason why I want to get a new phone with possibly 8 gig of RAM or 12 gig. So I'm looking at maybe a Note or a S20 Plus. But I'm also waiting for the Samsung event to come out just so I can see what to expect from new phones, and to see if I should just stick to S20 or make a switch to or upgrade to the phone that will be coming out. So I'm just holding my horses, no rush here. But anyway, back to discussing about the game. Quiet second half, not much to report, and I think the team is just trying to see off the opponent. Again, a bit tactical game plan. And here's a yellow for one of the Leeds players. Here's Wan-Bissaka to McTominay to Pogba. Fernandez, Werner, and he does get fouled. I think that's the second yellow card. Yes, it is. Was it a second card or was it just a straight red? I thought it was a second yellow card, but it is a red card either way. I was just wondering if it was a straight red or... Here's Pogba with a free kick, and he gets his name on the score sheet just when I was saying or wondering when we were going to see Pogba's name on that score sheet, and if it was going to be anytime soon. And it is a brilliantly taken free kick. And yeah, very good play. Werner did well to draw out the foul. Not that he simulated or anything, he just got fouled because he's such a quick and agile player. He knows where he should be positioning himself, and he gives defenders a hard time. 82nd minute, guys. So let's make some changes while we can. I think we're going to bring in Dalit for Wan-Bissaka. Gaia's... only have anyone to replace Gaia with. We'll put Smalling in for Maguire. And I think we'll leave it at that. Nice. Second minute is Dalit to James. Can we add another one? Unfortunately, we can't. Werner with a good strike, but it does get deflected for a corner. And I think this will be the last chance in the game. Yes, it will be. Full time, guys. What a win we have here. And again, we keep going on. There's no stopping us at this point. Alright. So far, so good, guys. Yep, still 6 points from the top. And now, well, I say now, but in the next episode, we're going to be versing Brighton, Leicester, and City. So, big game coming up against City, and also an interesting FA Cup encounter against Brighton away. So, stay tuned, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.